All right, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, Warner Brothers dropped the trailer for Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. They dropped the trailer probably about 13 hours ago. I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. Thought it would be awesome to kind of watch and show my reaction here on the Prop Wiz on the show. Don't really know what to expect. I've heard rumors of this documentary. It's a documentary about Christopher Reeves. I don't know if it's a documentary just documenting his time as Superman, or is it his whole life or the aftermath of his accident. Dude, I'm pretty excited, man. Christopher Reeve is a big deal in my household. Of course, what put us on this journey of following superheroes, at least for me. Let me see. We'll just go ahead and hop into the trailer and we'll discuss it afterwards.
Everybody's looking for a hero. I am not a hero. That was a part. I played the part. I'm not that man.
Hands down, he was Superman from day one.
I realized that if I could pull off this part, it would change my life.
John Houseman said, Mr. Reeve, it is very important to become a serious classical actor. Unless, of course, they offer you a load of money to do something else.
He convinced me when I first met him that he would fly.
Doing things with my dad. It was all about activity and action. Riding bikes, playing soccer, skiing.
My dad was very competitive, and he didn't necessarily slow down.
We said goodbye, and he gave this wave. That was the last time I saw him on his feet.
Mr. Reeve currently has no movement or spontaneous respiration.
Superman, crazy. Just that simple little thing over the horse.
I'd ruined my life and everybody else's. I won't be able to ski, sail, throw a ball to Will. Won't be able to make love to Dana. Maybe we should let me go.
She came flying in, and she just yelled, "I love you. I love you."
And then she said the words that saved my life. You're still you, and I love you.
He and Robin were such good friends because they could match each other.
Robin also had struggles that he dealt with his whole life, and I think that they both were aware of darkness.
Brother Chris is fighting like crazy. When you find people who fight like that but still keep their humanity, that gives you great hope.
That is tough because I can feel him, but he can't feel me.
It must have been hell for my mom, too, knowing what she had lost.
I felt I needed to do something, not just for myself, but for everyone else in the same condition.
The fact that Superman was in a wheelchair and was willing to go public with it was huge.
Help is on the way.
The Christopher and Dana Reeve Paralysis Act.
People are literally walking because of him.
What is a hero? My answer was that a hero is someone who commits a courageous action without considering the consequences. Now my definition is completely different. I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles.
I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Wow. Ooh, dude. That's powerful, yo. That's a good trailer, man. First of all, I said I didn't know what to expect, so it was cool. It did show a little bit of the Superman, so it looked like it's going to definitely touch on the fact that obviously it's called Superman. They're going to touch on the actual making of Superman, but it looks like the Superman mostly applies to the strength and the things that he did after his accident with the horse. So right from the jump, man. The things that I was surprised about, those some things I had never seen. Like it looked like they actually showed the accident, that it's on tape. I think I might have heard that it was on tape, but that's the first time I've seen that shot. They just showed a little bit in the trailer. That was kind of jolting. Dude, it looks like it's going to be a trailer's one of them weird things, man, because I've followed Christopher Reeve. Now, of course, I was young when he was paralyzed, when he had the accident. And I remember the headlines saying that Christopher Reeve, the headlines were Superman is paralyzed or Superman had got hurt. So, you know, even during that time as a younger person, I can't remember if I was in my teens or earlier when that happened. But I just remember my parents actually telling me, my parents showing me the newspaper and look what happened to Superman, not even Christopher Reeve, man. So that's how binding he was, how much a part of that role he was. Now, with the trailer, some of the stuff is familiar. Like I said, you follow it, but the beauty with these documentaries nowadays, and it looked like a lot of the story, there's definitely some cuts of his kids talking. Of course, his wife, I believe Dana Reeves, I believe her name was, she passed away shortly after her husband, after Christopher Reeve passed away. So that was cool. So it seemed like it has his kids talking. We got some other famous actors. Glenn Close, I believe, was in there. You got some other famous actors and actresses speaking about him, which is cool. Dude, it looked like this is going to be a powerful one, man. And it's going to be only in theaters, which is different, I guess. Most of the documentaries that I've consumed have been at home. But I did see the Mr. Rogers documentary, not the movie. I know Tom Hanks, I believe, did a movie, but I actually saw the Mr. Rogers documentary in the movie theater, and man, it was amazing. I was the youngest person in there. It was me and a bunch of old, like everybody in there were old in their 60s, late 50s, 60s, maybe even 70s, man. But I really enjoyed that experience, man, and that was a good, heartfelt, touching documentary. So with that being said, man, as a fan of Superman, I will be in the movie theater checking this bad boy out. They touched on Robin Williams. That was pretty cool, their friendship. Again, I don't think I knew that. I've heard Robin Williams cry or show some emotion, but when Christopher Reeve passed, but I didn't know they were that close. So it seemed like they're going to be touching on that. Also, the darkness that's in both of them, and of course, Robin Williams passed away. He had committed suicide. So, you know, they're insinuating that darkness he might have had in him, those you know, dark thoughts or whatnot. And of course, Christopher Reeve in that situation he was in. But man, that's great, yo. And Chris Reeves did it to the end, man. I used to watch Smallville. I don't know how I would feel about this show now. I haven't. It's crazy. It was one of my favorite shows at that time, man, because it was nothing like that with that level of visual effects, supernatural as well. My son was talking earlier about, like, what's the big deal with Supernatural, man. But, dude, visual effects and just to be able to see another version of Superman on the screen was just amazing at the time. And Christopher Reeve made at least, 2 cameos on the show, at least one memorable, I know. And I believe Margot Kidder, I think I'm saying her name wrong, but our Lois Lane from that time period also made an appearance on that show after Christopher Reeve passed away. So, yo, his legacy was felt even with some of the newer material. And shout out to Smallville for doing that, man. It really honored just the style. A lot about Smallville was reminiscent of the Christopher Reeve time period. So, man, dude, it looks awesome. Of course, they had the Superman music. They had that heartfelt Superman music from some of the scenes that dude pulled that. Yo, this is it, man. This is a real good trailer. Looking forward to it. What else was in it that we didn't notice it was seen? So, yep, only in theaters. Get tickets now. Yo, so when I get off of here, man, we're going to check that out. Yep, got a lot of Superman scenes in there, a lot of family stuff, a lot of the work he did on behalf of that condition of being paralyzed. And, dude, just showed him being a warrior even after that. And it seems like it's showing some of the realistic parts of him not wanting to be here, not wanting to fight. So, golly, man, dude, this is it, man. We're gonna check it out, yo. As far as the trailer is dope. I love it. Definitely a 5 out of 5 trailer so far. How can you hate on something like this, man? So I'm going to check it out. I think it's dope. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you're into? You know, I brought up the Mr. Rogers story because that's the first time I really think I've seen a documentary in the movie theater. I think if somebody had told me, I would have been like, come on, that's you wild. And in fact, I went by myself. I didn't even invite my family or invite anybody because it was like such a wild idea to me. So let me know what you guys think about this. Is this something along the subject that would take you to the movie theater, see it in the theater? Yo, let me know, man, in the comment section, your thoughts and your interests in this. Along those same lines, man, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.